touchdown is that forward because scientists are working. Maybe that's probably timing. Oh, no.
In 3 words, describe your favorite video game in the comments, and we're gonna try and guess it.
Just because I want to make a video out of this, music, heroes, battle.
Okay. This is somewhat working. Do this, get more coins, then do that one. Or commit to try one. I'm gonna think I'm gonna leave. What? I don't think I'm gonna be able to because I can't do that. So I need to get the dash somehow. Okay, Philippines. This is so good. Okay, I'm actually doing better. I'm fine with it. Also, there's a cure, but still people are dying. So I don't know what that's like. Hey, I know. Okay. All of these are dead. Russia.
If you're gonna get mad at me every time I do something stupid, then I guess I'll just have to stop doing stupid things.
Good.
Fine. I'll never ever do another stupid thing. Good night.
Didn't that hurt?
No.
Okay, that was kind of expected. I should have realized that wasn't gonna work.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Oh, it is working! Yay! Okay, okay, that's good. That's good enough. Just because we found the okay, pose right to attack humans. Oh. Yeah. Tigers are 5. Because Tiger's the only one you have to worry about the timing of it going up, down, down.
So I'm gonna do a couple of these, so this version I'm gonna do evil and I'm gonna do a couple of good. Okay, that's interesting. Sort of like a thief. Haha! Obviously I'm gonna try with the masks. So the mask goes on. Let's try the mask. Okay, that's actually interesting. The mask turns like the face white. And you still get like the hoodie, which is sort of really cool. But what do I do with the next mask? This mask is here. What will they do? They don't change it much to do with the mask. I got one on my previous recording with the black mask, which was good, but the recording wasn't good, so I just deleted it. Wait, maybe if I try a little more closer. Okay, let me just try that. Here you go. Here's a more closer one. Let's see if the color doesn't. It doesn't, but it does give me something weird. I'm fine with that. This is going to be the evil side, and then I'm going to go to the good side. And then it's fine. Okay, that looks cool and amazing. And interesting. I'm going to try it without any glasses in. Again, I'm just messing with this for two of the videos, one for pure evil and one for pure good. That looks good! It looks like, well, I was about to say, it looked like I was part of Christianity, but I can be good or bad depending on what side you're on. So I can't comment on that. Here's another one. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's pretty fun. And then one last one I think we can do. Maybe like two. This is a good one. You have the couple like, yes, my enemies will drink out of this cup. And one more. Here's another one that I didn't try to record, but I just gave a stock picture. I think this is still like a really fun filter, but you know, that.
Yeah, let's go. That's actually somewhat decently. Yes. Again, it's just. Also, I love that I saw. Why aren't you attacking me? Is hilarious. I think I can do better than that by 10 folds.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
I think we could have a real good time if you just take a break and breathe. So why don't you put your hands in mine and we'll cool you down as you see.
Do you smell something rotting?
There's nothing here, stop talking.
I swear there's something spotting.
I'm telling you it's nothing.
Are you afraid to discuss it?
You're talking crazy, is it me or are you an idiot?
There we go. There we go. Got his ass. What was all that shit, boy?
Right? Because I don't think. And now I have to just use straight up. These two stages I can do pretty well. A lot of stages I'm beeped with. Oh, that's hilarious. For ill, it just looks like free tally box. It was 3 long days. Do anything above. I'm gonna go with bacteria.
MHA characters, but making dad jokes.
Okay, I know Father's Day was yesterday, but I just had to dub these. Come on, let's go. Whew, I'm tired. Nice to meet you, tired. I'm Dad. No, I'm Dad. What? What? I don't like stairs. They're always up to something. And how did you get on the roof? Oh, no, I think it was a joke. Oh. How did you get on the roof? I am so scared for the calendar. Its days are numbered. You're the only one who can turn a dad joke into a death threat. Where do you learn to make a banana split? Don't you say Sunday school. Damn it. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Jira told it better. Fair, but out. Here's a joke. My dad came back.
So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna be starting now recording TikToks normally, rather than just doing on this day and then just doing all of that stuff. I'm now living the TikToks, and then usually I'll just post them. And I'm back. I'm back. And with this, I'm back. There's a couple of updates. First, I'm showing off some anime figures because when I lost the chargers, I had a couple of Amazon money for my birthday. I'm not gonna say who because I don't know if they want to be public. But yeah, thank you. It was one of my family members, but I'm not gonna say their name on this because I'm streaming and recording. But oh, this looks cool. This is so awesome. It's so amazing. It looks so cool. And I also love this one, which is the other one I got. I also got this, which is hard to keep in the hands. It looks so cool and amazing. Whoosh. It's so cool and amazing. And it's so awesome. Also, I haven't took these out of the boxes, and I got these. I said before, like, I went to Greece, and so I got some statues of ancient Greek. Some Hades. I didn't get all of them, and I might try and get all of them. Eh. I'm gonna put it in my room, but I'm for the moment still keeping them in the boxes until I put them in my room. Ares. So that's the god. The other one, that's the god of war. Shoot. And Athens, the goddess of wisdom. Which, yes, I got Athens because one of my favorite songs in there is the warrior. You're the warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me. And where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I'm a dumbass. And Zeus. Which is like so cool. So yeah. But yeah, that was like just some of the best. And it looks so awesome. So yeah, I'm back. Here's my cool stuff. And yeah. So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna be starting now recording TikToks normally, rather than just doing on this day and then just doing all of that stuff. I'm now living the TikToks, and then usually I'll just post them. And I'm back. I'm back. And with this, I'm back. There's a couple of updates. First, I'm showing off some anime figures because when I lost the chargers, I had a couple of like Amazon money for my birthday. I'm not gonna say who because I don't know if they want to be public. But yeah, thank you. It was one of my family members, but I'm not gonna like say their name on this because I'm streaming and recording. But oh, this looks cool. Like, this is so awesome. Like, It's so amazing. Like, it looks so cool. And I also love this one, which is the other one I got. I also got this, which is hard to keep in the hands. It looks so cool and amazing. Whoosh. It's so cool and amazing. And it's so awesome. Also, I haven't took these out of the boxes, and I got these. I said before, like, I went to Greece, and so I got some statues of ancient Greek. Some Hades. I didn't get all of them, and I might try and get all of them. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in my room, but I'm for the moment still keeping them in the boxes until I put them in my room. Ares. So that's the god. The other one, that's the god of war. Shoot. And Athens, the goddess of wisdom. Which, yes, I got Athens because one of my favourite songs in there is the warrior. You're the warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me. And where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I'm a dumbass. And Zeus. Which is like so cool. So yeah. But yeah, that was like just some of the best. It looks so awesome. So yeah, I'm back. Here's my cool stuff. And yeah. So yeah, I'm surprised. I've got smoke. I'm surprised like you could like roll, and I might try that after I get smoke dash. So try it first with just, but I might also try smoke dash. And I might want to like try that because Smoke Dash might be really useful. But I'm surprised you can like dash. And it's so yeah, thank you. It's so absolutely insane. So yeah. I hate the Tiger things. I am moving on for the time being until I get a bit of money, until I get the smoke, until I get smoke, like the smoke bomb, which I think is called Smoke Dash, but absolutely, thank you for the zip. I hate Ribby and Croak. It's still not as bad as Loopy, but I hate Ribby and Croak. So yeah, like I usually might have done, I might usually would do like a full couple of minutes, non-spoilers, spoiler version of This is Taskmaster. It's funny, it's hilarious. You watch comedians do absolutely insane things. The only one bit of information, but it's at season 5, and it's not really a spoiler, just more the 2 last episodes. So season 5 is sort of like the thing, and the last 2 episodes are sort of like, because it's been 5 episodes, and usually they have 5 people, they've got this, like, I think it's like an OVA for, like, anime people, that's what I usually call it, like, I don't know what you call it, like, extra content for, like, oh, here's the champions of the champions. I don't know what they're going to do for 10. I hope they do, because that would be fun. And if they do up to, I think, like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, if they do up to 30, they could, if they do up to 25, they could do a
So I'm back. And this is not like me being like, I'm back. No, that's pretty good. Which is not gonna do. Because this is the first one that I'm recording.
Who is the one fictional character that you wish you could just punch in the face?
My choice is clear. This guy. Not gonna try and pronounce his name because I feel like I'm gonna butcher it, but this guy. Well, I hit is another story, but this guy is a bad person. So, I made a bit of a mistake, but you know, not much I can really do about it, and don't really care. But on a more important note, I'm reviewing Black Butter, so season 2 OVA. That's what I'm going to call it because that's what it seems like. So I don't know when this takes place because it refers to season 2 as a thing, but I don't know if it happens afterwards because it talks about several plot points and it also talks about something else. And so yeah, that's what I'll be reviewing. So I like this. There'll be more that I want to talk about in, like, you know, the later ones. But I love this general concept of either small little stories that they can tell or, like, more detailed. And through that, that is obvious. It is not a season. I don't know what OVA stands for, if anyone would like to inform me. But because of that, it doesn't market itself or seem like it's going to be a full season. You can sort of tell that this is sort of like a little bit different. And the fact that it has OVA, I feel like probably is an anime thing. Because I've heard OVA before, but I don't know if that's an anime thing or not. But yeah. And now, the important part. This is spoilers. And so yeah, so one of the first things I liked is, as you see here, there's Seattle in Wonderland. And I like it because you get like these small, like, you get like 2 episodes, because you can also see, same thing here, of it sort of like coming together, creating this story of like this, but you get like, here's a snippet, here's a snippet, here's a snippet, small little tales within the 2 episodes. And there is a gap between the 2, which includes this one and this one. And I do love the one making of the Black Butter. I like, because it's sort of like, it's like, it gives a spoof to it. Like, here's all the behind the scenes. Here's how they're really like. It is really just funny. And I love, like, the supposed actor who plays sort of like the villain of season 2. Like, the other, like, person who has a butler of them. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's really nice to work for the character. When in reality, he's really manipulative and just, what the? So yeah. But the one that I liked the most, the one thing that I thought was the most interesting was the fact that there was this. A literal... I know you see a bit about her. There's some details about her that you get, that it's a female, just roughly the height, but you never see the person who we see through their eyes of sort of like this one here. And I absolutely love that idea of it being like, because it's like they're talking to us. Obviously it's not, obviously you know some details about this female and their sort of past, but it's like we're seeing through sort of like their eyes. We are them in a sort of rough way. The same way you would be like, you become Joker in like Persona 5. There's like, there is like a look to what Joker looks like, and the same with this woman, but you don't really get the sort of like, personality, which makes sense. She's an assassin. Makes sense that she has no personality. It's like, I will be anything. Because like, even if she was given a personality at the beginning, she would probably be like, this isn't my personality, which makes sense. They even hint about like, oh, this isn't a real birthday. Like, we don't even know that like that date was her birthday, because it could be like, oh, it's a fake one, but why not? I also love looking around the mansion and seeing like chaos around us, and it's like, oh, okay. I need to pretend this is normal. But yeah, it's absolutely fun, and these episodes are, so I'll leave that for. So yeah, I think this is an amazing thing to support the second season, because it supports it with knowing more about certain characters, having certain interesting things, and supporting the general series of this in like a more fun and interesting ways as a unique package to season 2. I don't know if this is before or after, if this was like marketing to it or not. I don't think it would have been, because it sort of leaks everything. This could have been like an add-on to season 2 before season 3. Because I'm watching season 3, I'm not going to mention much of season 3, but I am watching season 3 currently as it airs. But yes, I absolutely recommend to watch this. This perfectly matches perfectly well, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but let's put this to like a Butler thing with like, this works to the season 2, how you would imagine, like, you would have a cup of tea, that's season 2, a nice cup of tea, and you get a biscuit that you dip in the tea. And that's this season. The perfect biscuit to a good cup of tea. Which actually season 2 was really good as well. So the perfect tea and biscuits. I don't know why that's in the analogy, but I'm British. That's not even a good explanation. I don't drink tea. I just... Black Butler, I don't know. Sure. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, follow if you're on TikTok, subscribe if you're on YouTube. So yeah.
I'm not gonna go hard. Oh yeah, I should have had it. So yeah, this is a little bit of spoilers, and I was kind of putting it off because this comes up later. I've mentioned before in like the TikTok streams, the Twitch streams, I've done a couple of them, that if you look at my Twitch account and the backup videos, I've got a couple of Cuphead videos on stored, and I'm actually doing one on now, even though it's a Sunday and it should be Plague Inc. Day, That's because I'm going to do Cuphead and then play again come Monday. It's a bit weird, I do admit. But it is sort of a way to sort of like get up to speed to where we are. It means like for the last couple of days, because I couldn't really record besides having like 3 videos, and I didn't want to like upload being like, yeah, here's a thing for playing Cuphead and on this day, and then the previous day or like the past days of like, here's a short to do something with that. Because of that, I recorded. So yeah, I kind of did beat it, but I can't afford the roundabout just yet. But thanks. So yeah, welcome to this video. We are reviewing Magic and Muscles. Yeah, that will be what I review today. Just a bit of an intro before I start doing, the reviews. So, yeah, with the non-spoiler version, also I miscounted, it's 20 seconds, and then I put 16. Besides the point, with the non-spoiler version, simple. The one thing which I find interesting about this is, and I am going to say it, it's not really my thing, but I do like what they're trying to do, and through season 2, they sort of like look at it a bit better. I'm not going to talk about that, but I do know one thing about Inquisition with season 1, because what I could review as non-spoilers is anything barred to this point. Because if you watch season 2, recommendation, watch season 1. So, yeah. Non-spoiler is spoilers up to this season. So, the thing that I mentioned in the last video, I said, is that, like, the whole thing is, muscles are better than magic. And I'm a person where it's like, it's not against that idea. I'm not against, if you are doing strength, brute strength, if you do that smartly, if I'm like, okay, if I do this and I can do this, I might not be a magic person, I might not be smart enough to be a magic person, but I can do this. And it's the idea of like, well, yeah, I'm not a smart academic or this, but I can think about it in other ways. And this improves. I'll talk about that later. But the other thing that I also love is this whole arc. His arc of this entire series, I think, is so good. Speaking of... Yep, this point. Speaking of, his arc of proving he has worth in a way of like... Because, obviously, season 1, you had that whole reveal of everyone realized... He doesn't know magic. And I thought I was going to retain within the small group. And I love the fact that it's like, nope, everyone, at least in the school knows magic. He doesn't have it. And by the end of season 2, you get that even more. The city knows. We don't know if anyone knows outside the city. But because probably how word of mouth works at this time. And like someone reported it. There's a report being like, kid has no magic. That's my job done. I've got the top headline. And that would be like the biggest scandal. Like, it's like, kid has no magic. And 50 reporters are going to be like, oh, yeah, I need to write a story before anyone else does. I don't know if news exists at this point. But if there's, I'm existing probably it's like something like it. So, yeah. So that exists. And I also, the one thing I do love is, I don't remember his name because I'm bad with names, but there's this one guy who has a music note, and his ability to like, just project singing is like, because you have other people who either have 2 types of music abilities, which is either using like musical instruments or like just screeching. And he's sort of both of those ideas combined. Like he's singing and making like creating a physical reaction from like either mouths or instruments. And I love it. I love it. Because like, yeah, I love the idea of like, and I have made like a couple of ideas in my head of like ideas of like people who could like, their main power is just they scream. And I love that as an idea. But the fact that he uses, like, instead of just straight up just volume, but rather just music itself as singing. I can't sing. But yeah, I just love it. So yeah, I absolutely recommend for you to watch it. This is so cool. So, conclusion. I think this is better than season 1. I like the idea that they've improved, but it's not just because... Joe, I'm going to do a conclusions after spoilers, so I've already spoiled a couple of things anyway. I forgot to mention this, and I am going to focus into the conclusion. They do sort of boost up the broader cast. So it's not just, he's strong, the others aren't. The others had small moments, but for this you had a couple of more moments, including one moment of like him not giving up, of like the guy who has like, I think he's like blonde hair. Again, I'm bad with names. I'm an idiot. I'm bad with names. If anyone knows any tips, non sequitur, if anyone knows any tips to remember name, I know there's a thing with like Ashina in Danganronpa, whereas like you write it on the hand, but I don't know how that exactly works. So if anyone has any tips to remember names, write it in the comments. Besides the point, I absolutely recommend to watch this because I think this is slowly improving the series, proving that like the idea isn't like the series says. It's not like muscles are better or magic is better. It's just what's wrong with, like, if you don't have magic, cool. If you do have magic, cool. Just both exists. Just allow people to live. Surprisingly enough, that's not a bad idea. Just allow people to live. Shocking idea. Shocking, groundbreaking news. People get to live. I know, I'm very tough. But yeah, I absolutely I prefer season 2. So yeah. So, watch the series. Subscribe, follow if you would like to, please. Like the video. Comment what your opinions are. What did you think about season 2? I would love to know. And I might have to do this in more of a series. What did you think about season 2? So yeah.